I'm here, my boy David, aka 29. We've just witnessed Arsenal go down 1-0 to PSG in the semi-final of the Champions League. 29, what's your thoughts on the game?
Very dire, man, very dire. I feel like I've been sucker punched in the gut, not expecting it coming. I feel the start was very pedestrian, nearly schoolboy-like. I've been giving us so much credit for, like, you know, last season against Bayern Munich, you can tell this, we kind of got a bit of stage fright, although our ability and our performances up to them throughout the season were good. We had confidence to have with it. This time round, I thought in the knockout stages and even in the group stages, it's like, okay, they're showing like we're ready. No matter what injuries we've got, what adversary we've got going on, it's like they learned how to switch themselves on for these Champions League nights. Tonight, I don't know. I don't know if it's because we didn't have our Ghanaian chief and general in there in the middle with all of his magic powers and what he passes on to the boys. But even for the goal, and even there was an opportunity before the goal, I believe, they could just dart through the middle of our pitch. It reminded me of the Mustafi Arsenal of old, like where, you know, it's like, oh no, and it was not a good start. I'm not sure whether Declan having to slot back into his 6 role, because that's what looked like it where he was for me. It didn't look like it was Moreno in there. Maybe, you know, your brain has to get into the pattern of where you have to be positioned and who's coming at you from what direction, because, yo, man.
I can see when they scored, Declan Rice had that look of frustration on his face, as to say he'd been caught out there. So, yeah, you're right. I mean, we got off to a very slow start. And sometimes when the team starts slow, they kind of work their way out of it. But unfortunately, today we were punished. And once PSG scored, you could see their confidence rise commensurately. And we never really looked like we were going to get it back.
Yeah. PSG, with the energy in their team and how they are managed, are not the team you let go up against you in the first 3 minutes. Like, it's like once they had that bit between their teeth and we started slow as well. You know, like when you're on the ropes, you've got knocked that you're a fighting man. You've got you slipped. You've taken a knee in the first, second round, and you're trying to get your head clear. Eventually, after the first 20, 25, we did get our head clear. But similar to what you mentioned in one of the interviews before, it's like when we did get ourselves in the game at all, it was more we was having to battle and scrap for it. Like
it was more a huff and puff rather than any controlled, sustained plays, you know what I mean? But hey, listen, it's only 1-0. You know, I thought that PSG could have had a few more. We could have scored as well, but it's only 1-0, so, you know, we're not out of it yet. Yeah,
we need to turn. I felt like this was Paris for like certain of that game, man, because the way they were dictating the pace and everything, it was just like, wow, man. So next week, we need to turn their city and their stadium into the new Highbury. We need to make it our turf. We've shaken off the cobwebs and all of that, the schoolboy stuff. And yeah, we're going to have Partey back. So we'll be able to go back into that pattern of the dominant formation and the dominant boys that have learnt to put it in and to fill in their weaker positions and get a performance out of ourselves. I'm predicting maybe a 1-1 then pens, you know, and David Raya having one of them
it could well be.
nights of his life. It is.
I think, you know what, now that we're talking about it, I'm starting to come round to the view that 1-0 may not be that bad a result. No. I mean, you know, given the performance, I'll take one. You know what I mean? Because I don't think we'll be as bad as this next week. And even though PSG are a very good team, by the way, so there's room for hope there. One thing I would ask you, I've been asking a few of the other guys, there was a few people in the watch-along, at Box Park, in the watch-along, expressed their frustrations that substitutions weren't made earlier. Where do you stand on that?
I was barking at the screen. My voice is nearly lost. Like, Wanyeri, me personally, or the Odegaard, hey, the same way, because I'm old school, I try and protect my manager even when I want to go for him, and I try and protect my captain, even though I don't want him to be my captain no more. It should be Gabriel or Declan, ground rice and pepper stew. But, man, he should have, for me, I would have taken off Trossard, put put Moreno up top, so we've got like a marksman, someone to give them something to worry about. When the ball drops and all of that, the other smaller boys can pick up the pieces. And yeah, I would have put Ranieri and let him do his thing in the 8, you know. But it's a shame, man, it's a shame. But when we've got Partey back next week, I really do believe that cohesion's going to come back and we're going to get it over the line. Like I said, we're going to win it. The one with the big airs is coming home.
Nice one. I like your optimism. Thank you.